When the lights go low, this is a fragrance that's gonna turn heads. What's good, guys? Hunter here and welcome back to Fragrance Hunter. Hope you're all doing good. Today we are reviewing a new niche brand called Marley fragrance, which is based off of Bob Marley, the legend. Of course, we all know about him. I believe these were created by his daughter, if I'm not mistaken. Also, these are in collaboration with the niche brand of Michael Malone, which you probably have heard of before. And I believe they initially launched 6 fragrances in the Marley fragrance lineup. I believe 3 feminine and then 3 masculine, which I did get 3 masculine ones. The first one we're talking about is Lights Down Low, because this one I became instantly obsessed with, guys. I wore this one the other day and honestly I could not get enough of it. And with a name like Lights Down Low, you know this is gonna be a sexy, kind of seductive evening type of fragrance, which is right on my alley. Also, drop your favorite Bob Marley song down in the comments below to show some respect to the legend. Mine would probably be 3 Little Birds, which I remember listening to so much as a child. Now, I also do want to shout out Marley fragrance for sending Lights Down Low over for review. Of course, if the fragrance is good, it's good. If it's not, it's not, and that's the drill, guys. Now, let's run down some information. So Lights Down Low was, of course, launched in 2025. It's brand new. The niche house is brand new as well. And for the retail price, only size is coming, which is the 100 ml, is gonna run you $140, which, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think that price is so good for the kind of fragrance you're getting. Like, that's actually way worth it. I mean, 140 bucks at retail for a niche fragrance like this, and wait until you see how good the scent profile is. Yeah, you're getting one heck of a fragrance. And of course, I'll leave a tag on the video, the best price you'll be able to find this for. The concentration is going to be in eau de parfum, so you're probably getting around 20-25% oils in here, which is still very high. And for the perfumer, that is Doug Falcone, which honestly, I don't think I've tried many fragrances from him, if any at all, besides this. But I looked at his resume. He's created multiple fragrances for, of course, Marley fragrance and Michael Malone as well. Now, with all the information out of the way, let's look at the packaging and presentation you're gonna get with Lights Down Low now. All right, take a look at this box presentation, which I actually really think looks good. Of course, you got Marley in gold with that line in the background, Lights Down Low as well. Eau de parfum, 100 ml bottle, like I said. Up top, you got Marley, nothing on the bottom or the sides, or actually, never mind. On the bottom, you got your barcode right there. And then on the back, you have all your ingredients. You have your note breakdown as well, which is a nice touch too, to see what kind of notes you got. And of course, Bob Marley right there on the bottom. And you open it up like so, and your bottle is going to be housed in this kind of cutout, very nicely secured. So yeah, beautiful packaging, guys. I love the aesthetic of that. Put that to the side. Now, looking at the bottle, which I think looks absolutely stunning. I mean, take a look at this work of art, guys. You have this beautiful wooden cap on the top right there. Marley with the same kind of lion logo on the background, Lights Down Low, in this kind of brownish, reddish juice kind of color, or that's the glass color as well. On the bottom, you have your sticker with probably your batch code. Up top, though, you got Marley embossed in the cap, and guys, the cap is pretty heavy as well. It almost feels like a real wooden metal cap. Nothing on top of the atomizer, and the cap does click into place very securely, guys. This is a beautiful, stunning bottle that does feel of high quality. In the top, you got pomelo, sea salt, and mandarin. In the mid, you got rose hip, clove leaf, and geranium. And in the base, you're gonna find amber, sandalwood, and vetiver, and this will be classified as a citrus amber. You cannot tell me right now that that note breakdown doesn't sound fantastic, guys. I'm so hyped to spray this. So let's test out these atomizers. Beautiful distribution, guys. It is pressurized, so you can spray a little bit or a lot, which I always recommend. So just put that to the side and remind myself of the beautiful Lights Down Low. And I'll let you guys do the first sniff because I like you. Oh my goodness, guys. This one is an absolute hit because immediately you're going to get this very unique, distinctive citrusy pomelo note, which honestly, I've never seen pomelo used in any other fragrance. It's very heavy in the opening, which I love, guys. It just stands out so much. And I believe these fragrances are inspired by like Jamaican notes, etc., which I think pomelo is from that region. It almost smells a little bit similar to something like grapefruit, but still very unique in and of itself, guys. But you're also gonna get this very sweet mandarin orange alongside the pomelo with a dose of this sea salt sprinkled on top of the pomelo and orange, guys. And the opening, like I said, is so refreshing, So good and so vibrant, plus extremely unique. You'll never smell anything quite like this opening. And I believe that's what Marley fragrance was kind of going for, making unique fragrances that just stand out, because all three that I own, guys, really set themselves apart than anything else in my collection. Also, absolutely kind of peaceful, zen, mood enhancing type of fragrances as well, which I always love. I mean, this opening kind of smells like I'm in Jamaica somewhere, very sunny, very hot outside. I'm taking a dive into the ocean, you get that salt water all over you. That's the vibe this is giving me right away, which I'm all for. Now, once you start making your way into the mid, guys, this fragrance is still going to be very unique, because you're going to get introduced to this fruity rose hip, which I've never seen that note before in any fragrance, guys. I believe it's a fruit that kind of smells like roses. So it's kind of sweet, fruity vibe going on, but you also do have this green, bitter, spicy clove leaf as well, which brings out this kind of nice, spicy characteristic to the DNA, which I think fits it flawlessly. I mean, really, guys, a fragrance that has pomelo, rose hip, and clove leaf, yeah, you'll never find anything like this. And then finally, one of my favorite parts about the entire composition is going to be in the dry down, because you're going to get introduced to this very warm, resinous, sexy amber, guys. This is very much an amber based fragrance to my nose, and I love it. It almost smells like, kind of like I said, in Jamaica, taking a dive into this like ocean, got all the salt water on you, and then you're going out in the evening time, like dressing up. The sun's coming down, you're going out to a party, going out with friends or something like that. That is the perfect vibe a Marley fragrance Lights Down Low gives me. And it's primarily because of that sexy, seductive, warm, resinous amber base. I honestly cannot get over how good this DNA smells, guys. I'm being very honest with you. This is a stunning fragrance from Marley. And for around 140 bucks, you're gonna get a fragrance like Lights Down Low. Yeah, that's a very good price for this fragrance, because truthfully, it smells like something that could easily be over $300. So for the best seasons to rock Lights Down Low, I'll primarily wear this one in the fall, spring, and summertime, guys. Probably not so much in the winter, even though you could because of the ambery base, but it's a very much like this fruity, citrusy, bright opening and mid that you get from it. And I think just suits a little bit more of a hotter climate in the evening time, if you know what I mean. Definitely a fragrance I would take in my luggage if I'm going somewhere tropical and I need a good like evening scent. This would be one in my bag for sure. Because even though it fits like a hotter climate like spring and summer, it absolutely fits perfectly for like the evening. Which leads us into occasion, guys. This one's both kind of casual and formal, but primarily in the nighttime evening vibes for sure, guys. The fragrance you want to apply after you're done and doing what you need to do throughout the day, you apply this one and you're going out for like a date night in the evening, somewhere fancy, you want to dress up a little bit as well, or you're just on vacation somewhere tropical in the evening as well too. You're going out to like a fancy dinner. That's where I picture wearing this one the absolute best in that kind of scenario, in that occasion, just because it's so sexy, so seductive, and fits the name perfectly. Lights Down Low. I might even have to wear this one on my next date night, if you know what I mean, because this thing is a stunning, beautiful, sexy fragrance. And for gender, this one to me is definitely a more masculine fragrance at the end of the day. This one doesn't really give off feminine vibes at all. This is gonna be for the men out there for sure. Plus, it's part of the more masculine collection from Marley Fragrance. Like I said, they have 3 feminine and 3 masculine, which I got all 3 of those. So I'm gonna have to review the other 2 as well sometime soon. So let me know down below which one you want to see next, because I got both Simmer Down and Mellow Mood as well, which are both very distinctive fragrances. However, back to this one, guys. Yeah, very masculine. This suits a dude far more than a lady. Not something I would really want to smell on my lady per se. So basically just a very sexy, seductive fragrance for the men out there. And for age groups, this one's pretty versatile, both youthful and mature. It doesn't really matter when it comes to ages, guys. I can picture somebody in the late teens rocking this, somebody in like their early 30s, 40s, and up rocking it as well. It does not matter. Across the board, all age groups are able to enjoy Lights Down Low, just because it does have this kind of fun, playful vibe about it, from all the fruitiness being very distinctive, unique, with that warm, resinous, golden amber base, guys. Yeah, all age groups can rock this easily without even questioning it. So wrapping the review off, talking on the performance you should get from a Lights Down Low. So I've tested this one a few times. I've worn this, got a full good wearing experience from it as well, guys. Like I said, and from my testing on skin, being an EDP, I got around 10 hours of very solid longevity, which of course is above average for any EDP out there, guys. This is not a fragrance you have to reapply midway through the day or anything like that. It's gonna get you through the majority of the day with ease, trust me. And it's the kind of fragrance that's more suited for like the nighttime vibe. So whenever you spray this on, maybe in the afternoon or sometime in the evening, you're gonna be good all night long with it. So yeah, good 10 hours of longevity. Now, when it comes to the projection as well, I did get about moderate projection, which is good. That means people will detect you when you kind of move about your day. The scent seals you leave behind you, this very unique, fruity, ambery vibe. And believe me, you're gonna get a ton of attention with this as well, guys. Plus, even though it's not a loud, room-filling projecting fragrance, you don't really want it to be, especially for the kind of event occasion you're gonna be rocking this one the best in, which, like I said, is more of an evening, day night out where you want your day to come a little bit closer to you to smell it. And it just gives off this beautiful, sexy scent bubble around your space, guys. I absolutely love the way this one pushes off the skin and smells fantastic in the air. The kind of fragrance that's actually worth tracking down to give somebody a compliment while wearing. Plus, the majority of people will never smell it anything quite like this, because I never even really smelled anything quite like it myself, and I've smelled thousands of fragrances. So above average 10 hours of longevity with about moderate projection, which I think is perfect for this fragrance. So let me know down below if you guys have tried anything from Marley fragrance yet. If you're thinking about picking some up, what are your thoughts on them, etc. I'm very curious, because I think Lights Down Low is way worth it, especially for the price, guys. But besides that, leave a like on the video, subscribe below if you haven't already, because what are you doing? I got you with daily fragrance content. And of course, I'll see all of you back here tomorrow. Take care, everybody.